everyone, welcome back to my channel. Donna here, and we're back in the wreath room. Going to do another wreath today, another Christmas wreath. So we've only done a couple of Christmas wreaths, one candy cane and one wreath, so I'm going to make a couple of more. And so I'm going to do today's wreath as a ruffle wreath, and I'm going to be using 30-inch ruffles. There are 18 ties on a work form, so if I need 30 ruffles, I will need 2 rolls of mesh in order to complete 30 ruffles, because the ruffles are, I'm sorry, 18 ruffles, because the ruffles are 30 inches. And so it doesn't take a whole 2 rolls, but it will take one plus a good half of another. So I'm going to bring the camera down. We're going to get started. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this in 2 parts, because I hate having videos that are too long. And by the time we finish making the wreath and putting the ribbons on it, I want to make a nice bow using the Easy Bow Maker, so I thought I'd do just a tutorial on the Easy Bow Maker tomorrow, and we'll make the bow for the wreath along with putting on the sign and any other little decorations that we might want to finish it up with. So let me just bring you down to the table and I'll show you what the supplies are that we're using today. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to try the overhead view for this one and see how that works out. I'm going to be using a 15-inch work form, and this comes from craftoutlet.com in the white. Okay, I'm also going to be using this pretty snowball mesh. These are 10-inch rolls, and I have cut 18 strips 30 inches long. So that's what we're going to make our ruffles with. And I'm just going to move that off to the side a little bit. And then the ribbons that we're going to use, we have this cute red with a snowman. We have a red and white stripe with the green in it. We have a solid green, okay, and we have a white, sorry, with a snowman. So I think it's going to be cute. So I'm going to see if we can see this from this angle. The first thing I'm going to do is just pull these top ones up and out of my way and open up the bottom ones. And it just makes it easier to get your ruffles in. You have a handful of ruffle, you don't have to come and fiddle around with the ties. And the ruffle is a very easy wreath to make, and it really makes a pretty wreath. That one seems to be wound around the crossbar. Okay, so what I'm going to do is see if I can do the ruffle right about here. And I think you can see. We'll see. Yeah. And how we make the ruffle. Now this mesh, if you look at it, it has snowballs in it. It's called snowball mesh. But it also has the lines, and there's a red line right in the middle. And that makes it very easy to stay straight when you're trying to make your ruffle. So I'm just going to put my fingers down and start pulling it up, keeping that red line right in the middle. Okay. Now I'm going to put the ruffle on here sideways. You could put them sideways, you could put it this way. I'm going to put it sideways. And I'm going to give this tie one good tie because we're going to be adding ribbons. Right up the middle. You know, I have on my mat, I guess, a little piece of glue. Okay, we go to the next one. And then we'll fluff them up together. There you go. Anyway, there's a little piece of glue right here. Let me see if I can get that off. Because, there we go. What is happening is as I'm trying to pull this mesh, it's getting stuck on that little, it's like a glue dot. There we go. That's much easier. Ruffle it up. Isn't this pretty mesh? It's kind of a snowman theme wreath, but I don't want it all white. I'm afraid I like color. Really looks nice with the white work wreath form too. Now this mesh and the form came from Craft Outlet, as did all the ribbons except the solid green, and that came from Sam's, I believe. The mesh is cut 30 inches. The ribbons are cut 12. It's a very quick wreath to make. Actually quicker than the bubble. I would suggest, if you're going to be making this for the first time, you use a work form that's already made for you. Invest a little bit in one of these work forms. They're not too expensive because it's got the ties nicely spaced. They're nice ties, and it's easier than trying to make your own. You can make your own. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? There are 10 on the bottom. We've already done 6. Oh, I do think this mesh is very pretty. You see, I'm using my fingers, but I'm following right along that red line. So I know I'm keeping in the middle, which makes your ruffle even. I'm holding my thumb right here, you see? And then I'm putting my fingers out and just pulling them towards me. Walking them right up the mesh. That makes that nice ruffle. Oh, just one more in the bottom. Now I will fluff it on this side, and we'll fluff it on this side. There you go. All right, let's start on the top. I've got to change out just a little bit. You know, you had my house tour and saw the fall decorations, but I do have a few decorations for Halloween. Not a whole lot. So now I should have gone around, and I will do this now, but this one I'll put in. Okay, let's open up these ties. I have a few Halloween decorations, so I'm going to switch out a couple of my fall wreaths for some of the Halloween decorations, and I'll show you. In fact, I'll show you some of the decorations maybe tomorrow. I think we'll have time. I didn't make a lot because I don't use a lot, and I made some last year. And when I show you them, I will link the video that shows me making them so that you can check it out. One of them is a swag using the coat hanger. Came out really cute. And the other one used the Dollar Tree witch hat. And I'm wrecking my little stack of ribbons over here. fluffs out nicely. And thumb at the bottom, walk your fingers. 10-inch mesh, 30-inch pieces. This mesh is fairly easy to ruffle. Sometimes you get it and it's very curly and it's really kind of difficult to hold it while you're trying to ruffle it. And I just dropped the rest of it. But this mesh, you can see, lies fairly flat. Three more for the top. Last one. Look at that. Gorgeous, huh? Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to put some ribbons on. I think I might give you the other angle for the ribbons. You might be able to see those better. I thought I just wouldn't be able to see the ruffling if I was on the other angle. So give me a second. I'll move my camera. We'll be right back. Okay, let's see if we can see some of the ribbons this way. I'm going to use the white with the plain green. Put them together. Find the middle. Pinch it up. And then give it a little shape, okay? It just makes it sit in there better. And we'll go down to the bottom. And I'm not going to open the tie for the simple reason the ruffles are quite dimensional. And if I open the tie, these ribbons will get lost in there. So I want to do can see. Okay. And then we'll do the red with the stripe. Again, I'm going to just put them in half, crease them so I know where the middle is, bend it up. And give it a little shape. And find the ties. And you know what I did with that one? I'm going to do this again because I don't know if you can see it, but my snowmen are upside down. You have to keep that in mind when you're using a patterned ribbon. So we'll just go this way and flip it around. And now they're right side up. Okay, I'm not going to make you watch me go all the way around. I'm going to do the bottom row, and then I'll be back when I move up to the top. So I'll be right back. Hold in there. Okay, well actually I lied. I'm almost all the way around on the top. I didn't think you needed to just keep watching me put ribbons in. But we'll do a couple more together, just so you get the idea. Let's see, whoops, this one. I'm putting the 1.5 on top of the 2.5. I'm putting it in half, finding the middle and pinching it together. And then I'm just curving it a little bit. It just gives it a little shape. And finding the tie. And I think I told you that I cut all these ribbons at 12 inches. But I don't know if I told you that I cut 9 of each ribbon. And that's because 18 ties, and I'm alternating, so I need 9 of each. Last one. And a half. Scrunch it together. These two are both pretty thick. It's a little difficult to scrunch them. Oh, look at that. In the last one, I did the same thing as I did the first one. I put it upside down. So there you go. That's quite the wreath. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to come back tomorrow. We're going to make a big bow. I mean, you know, why not put more ribbon on it? It doesn't have enough now, does it? And I have a sign, a couple of signs, and I'm not sure. I really like this one, but it's quite big. And the signs all came from Craft Outlet also. And I might put that right in the middle. We'll see. We'll play around with it. You know me and signs. Put them on, take them off. Put them on, take them off. It's a cute sign, and it goes nice with this, with the snowman. But it might be just too big. But we'll give it a try. We'll give it a look-see tomorrow, and then we'll make a bow. So that's all I have for you this afternoon. Everybody play nice now, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.